Good afternoon. So the other day I did a video and showed you all how I use my Thieves dish soap, and that was just because I was running out of my made up Thieves dish soap. So this morning I'm running out of my hand soap by the bathroom. So this is the Christmas Spirit hand soap from Young Living, which I think I've already refilled it twice. And I've been washing my hands a lot more lately, as hopefully most of you are as well. So going through it quick. And I'm going to refill it. And this time I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to do Christmas Spirit. I feel like I'm ready for spring. I'm ready to move on. So I want more of like a refreshing smell. So I'm going to make some hand soap, and I figured why not bring you guys along. So if you saw in the description, I was asking for your feedback because I was trying to decide two of my favorite combinations for pretty much anything DIY. So one of my favorites, based on scent alone, is patchouli and spearmint. I don't like patchouli by itself, but when you add spearmint to it, it is so refreshing and so deep. It's like a really deep smell. And so that's nice to have in a hand soap where you're not like keeping it on your skin, you're washing it off, and so it doesn't stick around. And so if you have a light scent, you really don't smell it that much. You wash it away super quickly. So it's nice to have kind of a deep scent that sticks around for a little bit. And then the other cool thing, if you look up patchouli in your pocket reference guide or your desk reference guide or your app or wherever it is that you learn about your oils, hopefully you have one of those things. If not, comment below and let's figure out how to get you one of those. So in there, it will tell you everything you want to know about any oil. And if you look at patchouli, it's actually really good for skin. And it's specifically good for like dry, cracked, itchy skin. So of course, in a time when you're washing your hands all the time, in the winter when it's already kind of dry anyway, this is a really good oil to put in your soap. So again, I love this scent, but I also really like eucalyptus and spearmint. This scent combination I actually got because back before I knew better about all the yucky ingredients in a certain store that sells lots of soap and lotion, I used to buy their eucalyptus spearmint combination of soap, and I loved it. And so now I make my own. So anyway, I was trying to decide between those two. Really refreshing. Eucalyptus is good for so many things, again, if you look it up. But the patchouli is awesome for skin. So if you have an opinion, let me know. But the first thing we're going to do is take our foaming hand soap bottle. Can be any, you can buy them just like blank empty ones on Amazon. You can buy them through LSP, or I just reuse mine. You know, I get the soaps from Young Living, and then when they run out, I just refill them. So the first thing you need is a soap base. I prefer the Young Living Bath and Shower Gel Base. Hopefully you can see that. So this is exactly what it sounds like. You can make bath and shower gel with it. But it doesn't have any essential oils in it. It's just the base. So there's no scent to it whatsoever. It's just the soap stuff. So I love using this to make my hand soap because it really has absolutely no scent. So whatever I put in it, that's exactly what it's going to smell like. And so this is my preferred method when I'm making soap. So I'm going to put about like 2 tablespoons is usually what I do when I measure it out, which obviously I'm not measuring it out right now, but I usually do 2 tablespoons. So that's probably 1, that's probably 2-ish. However, the other option, if you don't have that, is Castile soap. So this is the unscented Castile soap. Again, that's what I recommend, just that because then you can make whatever you want to make out of it. I prefer the Young Living base because this still has a scent to me. I still smell it. I'm super sensitive to smells, and so I just don't like the smell of this a lot. Even when I put my essential oils on it, I feel like I can still smell this undertone. So that's why I like to use the Young Living Bath and Shower Base, because it doesn't have any scent at all. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do patchouli and spearmint. Like I said, so good for hands, and I need it right now. So I'm just gonna do like, I don't know, 5 drops each maybe. That sounds like a pretty good idea. The patchouli, like I said, it's a kind of a heavy oil. So it comes out a little slow because it's just a really It's just a really awesome oil. If you don't use patchouli already, you should totally get it in your stash. I don't use it very often. Maybe that was 6. But like I said, because it's so good for skin, I use it in a lot of DIYs. I use it in my lotion bars. I use it in my soap. I'll use it in my whipped lotion. I've even used it in my lip balm. So I love to do those kinds of things because it's good for that dry, cracked skin. So then I just kind of swish that around in there, get the oils absorbed into the soap base because they're going to absorb in that better than they are the water. So I usually kind of shake it up, get that nice and mixed together, and then I just fill the rest with water. And that's it. Now I have my own foaming hand soap. Hopefully that was helpful.